What's up? Good afternoon, Entrepreneur Lifestyle Group, ELG. Mark Jennison here. I'm trying to put these things in every Tuesday at about 11:30, but had some stuff run late, so I'm about 15 minutes late. So I want to take the next 10 minutes to say thanks for watching this. If you check it out, if you catch it on the replay, but I want to talk about controlling your environment real quick. And it's actually, I walked in and they had a topic for me to talk about today, and that's actually a huge thing that's on my mind right now. You got a lot of creepers. I'm sure Gallant out there could understand from the outside. There's a lot of people always trying to creep in and trying to get something from you as you're trying to do more and more, and you got stuff to offer. They want to kind of get in your mix and get what you know and try to take stuff. So what does controlling your environment actually mean? And I mean, it sounds simple, right? But how much do you go through your day where you're not controlling it, where things are happening to you, not because of you, stuff like that. You're not putting the good in. You're not reading. You're not training. You're not going to the gym. You're not eating the healthy food. I know I shouldn't be drinking coffee, but it's the one vice I have. But you're not putting the things into your environment that needs to succeed. There's tons of benefits to controlling your environment, right? For me, on a daily basis, it goes a little something like this. I got to get up in the morning. I got to prep my food. If I got my son, because I have a split section or split custody. I got to get him up, get him off to school. I got to get his environment ready. I like to spend the first 10, 15 minutes of my morning when I get him up. We talk, we lay there, and I try to pump him up with like complete positivity about going to school. He's got map testing today, and I want to pump him up so he goes in and he does amazing things in his life. And I like to, when I look at my environment, like I want to create an environment for him to thrive, to succeed in. Okay, so then once I do that, that gets my day going. What the benefit for me is that if you wake up feeling crappy, the whole day is going to probably go crappy, right? So you got to figure out a way that works for you. So 4:30, 5:30, or 4:30 to 5:30 in the morning, depending on what time I get up. I get up immediately. Try not to check my Facebook right away, but sometimes I do. I got 80 messages on there. It is what it is. I want to see who's talking crap, who's not talking crap, who's trying to send me money, whatever it may be. But I like to take the first minutes and I like to try to read something positive and get something, I get myself cleaned up, right, or up and brush my teeth immediately. But then I'm trying to get something flowing over me positively. I go in the kitchen. I'm making my 3 eggs, right? I got 3 eggs and 2 egg whites and 1.5 ounces of chicken and a half a bagel. That's what I like to eat every morning. I put that together. I'm cooking that. I'm listening to these things. Top of mind awareness. I got stuff pushing into my environment for me to get my day up and running. Boom. I then sit down. I immediately write my goals out. I got a notebook here always. Write down what goals I want for the first for my future, what I need to do today, and what I need to do in the next 90 days. And then I leave for the gym, right? So I still have I've already put in work before I headed out. Then I go to the gym and I put in an hour and a half to 2 hours worth of serious work that's just on me. I try not to pay attention to my phone. Actually, I quit. Speaking of controlling your environment, I quit listening to music because it seemed like if I listened to like rap or Eminem or something, I would get these thoughts back in my mind. Not that I don't love that stuff, but it would put me into a place where I should be putting something positive in. And actually my headphones quit. And I'm like, well, I'm just going to learn how to adapt and not use these. But the downside of that is people want to then talk to you, right? Like you get these old dudes. This old dude Skip, he likes to come in and freaking boom, try to talk to me all the time. So I got that going. Then I walk into my office here. Today I came in a little bit late because I had some meetings and stuff I had to do. But I come into the office and the environment's ready to rock and roll. And I got a place that's full of positive people. We got Jacob that's coming back in his life. He's trying to make his own success story. Kevin's in the wings of ready to make a breakthrough. John's new to the team, learning how to do this video stuff to be the best video guy he can be. So our environment's working pretty amazing here. And it just continues on when I go home. So what are some strategies that you can control your environment with? Well, the first thing comes down to make a decision. And what about when you don't feel like showing up, right? Or you feel like just walking 2 doors down to the bar. Or you feel like just it's 80 degrees here in Wisconsin, it's sunny, and there's people out all over the place. And I want to go out, I want to hang out, I want to spend time with my friends, I want to do whatever's out there. I know that's not right. I know that environment isn't the right place for me to be. So what are some strategies you can do? The same thing I talk about in my courses. Eliminate distractions, reduce negativity, stay away from people that have nothing to offer you. I mean, basically, if it doesn't add to you, it's taking away from you. My friend Frank J. Lopes told me that. So where did I come up with that, though? Through my trials and tribulations of the comeback, which I'm on this amazing comeback addiction journey, I had to learn that I couldn't make it the way it was. I had to understand that there's more out there in life. I found self-development. I found these books. I mean, Success Leaves Clues. There's a library full of everything you need to know, all the knowledge out there. I'm by no means a great reader, but once I found out about the Audible and how you could get these books on tape or whatever, MP3, whatever it is. Boom. It's amazing. My environment changed. I figured out that if I want to succeed, I had to quit everything that I was doing. Everything. The friends that I had, the drugs, alcohol, women chasing, gambling, you name it, had to go away. This is important for a lot of people, basically for everybody. If you walk out the street right now in this town, you're going to see a bunch of alcoholics that are 2 doors down because they get off on third shift. They're probably getting ready to head out or whatever right now. But in my town, it's just swarming with people. And I drive by throughout the day, and I'm like, man, I don't feel bad because these dudes are choosing to live their life like that. But it's like, don't they realize, have they ever peeked behind the corner? It's kind of like the Wizard of Oz, right? When you got the wizard behind there and they peek behind the curtain and they realize that this big wizard is just a tiny little dude. It's the same thing. Some of these dudes have never got the chance to look around that curtain, to peek into what's actually on the other side. They know going in a factory. They know the environment that they're in. They knew that they're going to live here in this town of Elkhorn. They're never going to achieve anything more. They're going to make $10, $50 an hour. They're going to work some overtime. They're going to spend their checks at the bar. And that's not the environment that I want to live in. And I don't think that's probably anyone in this thing. But that's why we all chose this entrepreneur lifestyle group. And why this is really important for salesmen is because we end up, or salesmen or business owners or entrepreneurs, is because we end up making way more money usually, right? And this is one of the things that I struggle with right now myself. As my company's growing and I'm growing, I'm in my what I call my relapse season. It's very easy for me to often say, man, you're doing great. Take a break. Rest on your laurels. You got more money coming in. You can come in, go out and fucking blow it off. Do something fun with your life. And that's just not the case. So with us salesmen, these type A personalities, these guys that want to succeed and achieve more, it's very important to keep your environment completely clean, completely free of all negativity, and just freaking keep rocking and rolling. But I just want to spend a couple minutes on here, and hopefully I shared this with some people who understand. Maybe they're going through something today that they don't know how to get away from it. Maybe it's something in their environment at home or with their wife, or something that needs to be changed. I myself right now, I'm going through some stuff in my own relationship where I realized that I was the problem and I need to fix the problem, right? I'm not too proud to talk about it. I'm not too proud to say it, but I let my environment get a hold of me about a month ago, and I fucked up. So now I have to do the work. I was down speaking on this, it's my closing remarks. I was down speaking in Atlanta, Kansas City, and then Phoenix. And it hit me on stage in Phoenix when I looked at my slide and it came up to my why, and I realized, man, like, dude, you can help everybody with all these problems. But what about in your own life, in your own environment, your own thing that you're doing? Are you really going all in into your child? Are you really going all in into your girlfriend? Are you really going all in into your business? Are you really going all in into your family? And it hit me on the stage. It was boom, 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 boom. I had these rapid fire thoughts. The answer was no. I'm up here preaching, helping people. And don't get me wrong, I do a great job, or a good job, but am I doing a great job? Am I doing exceptional? Am I really bringing tons of value to my immediate family? And the answer was no. So I came home with a new outlook on life, and that's actually pretty much why we're talking about environment. So on closing remarks here, if you're in a situation that sucks, you're in the struggle, take a look around you right now. Who can you relieve? Like, who can you get away from? What can you do? How can you bring in some osmosis, bring something positive into your life? How can you control your environment today to go out, to further your career, get that money, get that paper, and absolutely dominate your day? You guys have a great day. Thank you.